Welcome or welcome back. Last time I did handstands and shoulder stands on the rings, followed by an attempt at tuck planches. So I took a day off and I'm back on May 3rd to do some more rings and then some things at the end. So let's clear the scoreboard from last time and see how it went. Alright, first attempt of the day. Here we go. Starting with an L sit. Relatively brief. Up relatively high. Decent shoulder press motion for not having a rolling bar. Good controlled descent. Barely touched the bar there. That seemed much improved. Don't think I touched the bar at all. Good reactionary force. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 58.6 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Okay, second attempt of the day. Going straight up. Good reactionary force, not totally vertical to start with. Another good reactionary force, just barely tap the bar. Deliberate imbalance. Touched the bar pretty hard on that one. I think I'm starting to fade a little bit on that. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 74.4 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Alright, third attempt of the day. Let's do it. Going straight up again. Pretty good press motion for the upper half. Sinking down slowly. Good bit of balance. Hit the bar pretty hard on that. Kind of twisted coming down. Definitely starting to fade. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's an additional 63 seconds with no touchdowns. Okay, fourth attempt of the day. Starting with an L sit, still looking pretty decent. Good reactionary force. Another good reactionary force. A little bit of press motion. Starting with the left leg stuck out since it wasn't working out as well the last set. Kind of twisted coming down on that one. Having difficulty getting up on the other side. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 51.5 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Alright, fifth and final attempt of the day. Going straight up again. Pretty good reactionary force, did touch the bar. Decent press motions. Good controlled descent. L-sit still looking pretty decent. Arms are starting to look a little shaky. Don't really know what's going on there. Attempt at stairs. I think I'm about beat, to be honest with you. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 49.5 seconds and 0 touchdowns. So as a grand total for the day, we were in the air for 297 seconds with no touchdowns. Okay, for the first thing of the day, rings turned out push-ups. And apologies for the focus, it looks like it's more focused on the floor than it is me, but starting in the upper part, just kind of holding it. Sinking down slowly. My back's got more of an arch in it than it probably should. As low as I can. Pushing up, definite arch in my back. So, second attempt. Same thing, focus is not great, but holding at the top. Maybe a little wide, sinking down. And doing what I can to push up, which wasn't much on that one. And third and final attempt for that. And that was it for that. So now on to the second thing. Rings turned out dips. So same thing, hold it in the top position. Still feels somewhat unstable, but not as bad as when I first started. And then sink down as low as I can. Which I will say I think I'm a good bit lower than I was. So second attempt. And third and final attempt. Starting to look a little shaky. And that was it for that. Okay, some takeaways, now I'm going to get out of here. We're getting close to being back at 5 minutes again, even with the addition of deliberate imbalance and things of that nature. So rings turned out dips and rings turned out push-ups I think are looking much improved. It looks like I'm able to go down a little bit lower. I still won't have a whole lot of push going back up. But we're going to keep working on all that. But that's it for the day. Feel free to check back in, or not. Up to you.